What up, folks? These reminders that we're not perfect. Just when I think I'm not going to have a party foul, I don't even be thinking about it, right? Having my headset on and forgetting to turn it off. And then the whole 11 minutes of sauce is no sauce. I like to do it in one take. You know what I'm saying? I hate having to do it over. I said everything that needed to be said. Throw my little jabs in there and all that. I like that. I don't like to try to regurgitate what I just said. Now the energy is a little different. But anyway, bombs over iRAN. What does that mean? That means there's going to be fear in the market, the stock market. There's fear. That means the stock market goes down in the short term, at least, and the commodities have a tendency to go up. Gold, particularly, and oil. We haven't put boots on the ground, right? Not yet. We've protected our troops for a considerable amount of time. Who's been dying? Ukrainians, Russians, South Koreans, Iranians, Israeli, and who hasn't been dying? The U.S. Now we're getting involved. You have to move those troops around. You have to move those planes around that are dropping those bombs, and it costs money to do that, right? That means we're going to print a shit ton of money, and the money's going to be spent at the same time. The value of oil is going to go up towards $100 a barrel. Once the soldiers are on the ground, it's just going to be, what is that? It's going to skyrocket. That's at least, forward testing is what I like to do. I like to get the information as it comes and watch it transition to the chart. So I guess he likes the way he sounds. I'm the echo of the mountain. But that's how it works. But I wanted to talk about gold because gold is running. The stock market is closed. The spot price, but not the future. Well, futures is closed too. Those types of markets are closed. But gold, being a commodity and being digital, it's moving. So when the word came out that Iran was getting bombed, gold spiked to the upside. It looks like it's trying to leave a topping tail, but we know gold is going to go up towards the premium. We talked yesterday about 53.50, 52.50, 51.50. We're at 250 in the middle of that structure. And now we just topped out at 5,600 again. 5,600, 5,500, 5,400, right? 600 is a premium of 500. But we know if you try to take the sell at 600, it can go from 600 all the way up to 850, 58, 50, 57, 50, 56, 50. I didn't make this up. I made the concept, but I didn't make the numbers. Because people will say, oh, when it gets up there, we've never been up here before. These are all-time highs. Nobody knows where the top is. Oh, really? I'm going to have to keep proving that I call tops and bottoms, right? I'm the only one in social media that can call tops and bottoms because everybody seems to think you can't call a top and a bottom. A top and a bottom, not the top and the bottom. A top, a bottom. Premiums are tops and discounts are bottoms. I've developed this concept. No one else on social media is talking about these types of things. That's why this channel should go viral. And I have to stay anonymous. Only the people that really know me, right? Social media don't know me. And that's how I want to keep it, right? I'm promoting the truth. It's no debate. And I love what I do. And shout out to commodities, right? Because that's where it's at. You have to understand, CFTC, they're talking about the CFTC is the little brother of the SEC. Hell no. The SEC is the little brother. Commodities, that's what we're talking about. That's what the truth is built on. Commodities, not securities. Securities are the little dogs. But yeah, I'm not even going to go into all that, derivative markets and all that, how the market gets manipulated through dark pools, fraudulent buying positions and fraudulent selling positions that are implemented into the market. If they implement the dark pool on a buy position, which means they move the buy positions into the dark pool and remove the buy positions from the system, which creates selling pressure. Now they can take selling positions and move them into the dark pool, and it'll create an upward push. And then they can take the sales out of the dark pool and put them back into the system and create selling pressure, putting more selling positions into the market. And they could take buying positions out of the dark pool, put them back into the system, and put buying pressure into the market. They are doing this on purpose. And everyone's getting wrecked because they don't understand how price moves. You have to understand that before you can understand a dark pool. The price is so simple to understand. I wasn't taught this. I figured it out along the way through quarters theory, right? 4 quarters makes $1, and that's just how it is. Good morning.
Good yourself.
In my element, my zone. You too. But 4 quarters makes $1. We dealt with this yesterday at 250 on gold. It's whenever we add more digits, it makes it more complicated for people. I'm not good at math. No, you don't have to be good at math. Just simmer down, get grounded, take the 5 off, and deal with 350, 250, 150, right? You can challenge yourself to implement mindfulness about price. You have to want to know before you can know. 350, 250, 150. 150 is where we want to enter for a buy because it's gold. We really don't want to sell gold, but anytime we get a position at the bottom, you want to take advantage of that bottom buying position. And as it goes up to the top, 150 all the way up to 850. 350, 250, 150. We bounce from 150, go through 350, and go from 400, 500, 600. 400 would be the buy position. But it's too technical for people to catch that as it's going up, right? So you have to let it go up, come back down. So from 400 to 600, come back to 400. But you can get in trouble because it can go through 400 and go all the way down to 150. I'm able to explain this with a snap of a finger. I developed the concept. So we just went up to 5,600, 600, 500, 400. We should be technically buying from 400, and then it goes through 600 up to 850, 650, 750, 850, come back down from 850 to 650, bounce from 650, go through 850, and head up to 10,000, to 11,000, and then 11,000, 10,000, 9,000 is a discount. That's how price works. So I love being the one to be accountable to society. I'm speaking to everyone. Building this, if it's like Frankenstein, I know exactly what it does. So you know who we do it for the people, not the prophets. The predators, the clowns, they can do what they got to do. They're going to hell in a handbasket. That's not my battle, even though I be talking hella trash about them. But they can stay over there. I'll be in my lane. I stay in my lane, do what I got to do, and make sure the people around me can get to the next level. And then leave those predators and clowns and abusers, leave them all down where they're at, because they're going to have to deal with God. So shout out to vengeance, right? Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So we got to be consistent and persistent in doing the right things, because that's what wins in the market. To beat the market, you must become the market, and the market moves with integrity through the price. And if you lack integrity of the price, You'll be over there with the predators and the clowns and the clout chasers and the gatekeepers with gasoline draws on. And you know what's going to happen. So shout out to another awesome trading week and investing week in advance. And let me just drop the concept of getting WEBULL, which gives you the ability to put alerts on price. And as you can develop your concept, you'll be able to trade because you understand how to move the alert to the next level. That doesn't cost anything. So once you understand, oh, this doesn't cost anything, all I'm doing is following price. I'm following how price moves. So as I follow how the price moves, then I can actually do it in a live account. So that's how it works. So of course, I'll be here daily giving you the concepts, and you'll be able to take it and make it your own. That's my goal, is to help everyone that I can. Hey.